Hello, everyone. How are y'all doing? We're going to go ahead and do a all signs reading here. It's going to be for May 2023. Now, even though this is for the month of May, anytime you find it during the month of May or whenever it applies, it doesn't really matter when you find it. So this can also be, I guess you can say it's a timeless read too. So let me pull up the chat really quick. And we're going to jump in here. Let's see. I think I really want to say, let's see. All right, let's go ahead and do it. Let me put Aries up on the screen. And we're going to see what comes out for everybody. Let's see, one sec. And if you're watching the playback of this, everything will be timestamped below. So you can just go straight to your zodiac sign. So let's do it. Let me find the signs real quick. There we go. Aries. Aries, baby. Let's see. What's going on. How's everybody doing? How was y'all's weekend? All right, let's do it. Aries, what's going on? Ooh, 3 of Cups just came flying out. Hold on. See a lot of you Aries socializing here more. 3 of Cups also could be an indicator as well to, like, if you feel like socializing, or maybe if you're feeling just secluded or isolated, I feel like just getting out and talking or chatting with people can help you. All right, last shuffle, Aries, and then we're going to get into it. All right, let's see. Aries. Let's take a look here. Interesting here. I feel a lot of you are coming to, like, I feel like you're developing an internal peace here, Aries. Let me actually push this mic back a little bit. Let me scoot it back. There we go. I do feel here, Aries, that a lot of you are moving away from things that no longer serve you anymore. And you're distancing yourself from situations that have been causing or that has been disturbing your emotional peace with this. So I feel here in the month of May, you may be finding more inner peace. It's almost like this self-nourishing happiness that I get that you're starting to not build. I feel like you've been doing this, but it's just more so it's like you're deepening that here with the 6 of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the 8 of Cups here. And interesting that the 3 of Cups came out because during the pre-shuffle, because I do get with the 6 of Swords that you could actually be starting to meet newer friends in the month of May. Or you could be just more involved with your friendships and your community here. Let's keep going. 9 of Swords, and you pulled the 4 Swords here. For some of you, I feel like this is a message telling you, like, hey, don't try your best not to like stress out, because I get a lot of you Aries like feeling like stressed, like you have like a lot of things to do and a lot of things are on your mind. Just realize that you can only take care of like one thing at a time here, and don't get caught up in stress or anxiety. And I mean, stress is inevitable, right? And anxiety is going to come up, right? But it's more so how you manage. So that's why I get here, like for some of you, it's like your inner vibration is something that's going to be of significance here. Let's see. You have the Temperance and you have the Death card here. Yeah, for a lot of you, you could be going through a deeper transformation here. I feel like it's also spiritually too. So this is like a time towards like you're almost in a recreative energy, recreating yourself, recreating your environment, recreating your friendships. Like you're just changing and end up like you're just going through a massive change. And we just did have a solar eclipse, right? We had a solar eclipse in your sign. So I feel like you could be letting go of a lot of baggage, right? With the lunar eclipse coming up in Scorpio in your 8th house. You could be letting go of a lot of baggage. And I just feel like it's more peace and tranquility that's coming into your life. Let's pull your oracle cards, yeah? Yeah, look at that. You got Jupiter abundance. So there could definitely be more abundance coming in for you. It's positivity that I'm feeling like, right? Negativity is what you're separating yourself from. Even the negative criticism that you've had toward yourself, that's being changed here as well. So you could be finding more peace, more positivity, more optimism here. And Jupiter just overall is an increase. So let's see. That's interesting. You pulled the Jupiter card, abundance, and you pulled the wisdom card. Jupiter is the wisdom, right? Jupiter does deal with wisdom, right? Higher learning, higher education. So there's a lot that you're learning about yourself. And there's a lot that I get that you're learning about the past too. So that's what I got for you, Aries. That's what I got for you, Aries. Let's go ahead and jump into Taurus. But it looks good. All right, let's see. Let's do Taurus. Taurus. If y'all are in here and the messages are resonating with you, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for your boy. It really does help. And it helps the video get into the algorithm. So if you want to show your support, be sure to hit that thumbs up. All right, let's do Taurus. Happy birthday, Taurus. Taurus is. Let's jump in. Let's see. Also, I want to say this as well. Be sure to check your sun, moon, and rising as well. I should have said that at the beginning of the video, so that way more people would have known. But all right, let's see what's going on, Taurus. Taurus. Are y'all ready for this lunar eclipse? May 5th. I feel like this is kind of like the time where you're starting to feel the peak of the energies, right? It's not the total peak yet, right? The full moon is, and a little bit after. But things are already being brought up for everybody. So let's take a look, Taurus. What's going on? 4 swords, the Chariot, and you have the moon card here. I feel like you're in a gestation period here. You have plans moving forward for your future here. I see a lot of you actually like moving out of like I feel like you're finding yourself getting familiar with being uncomfortable here for the month of May. But it's interesting. I do feel like you have success here and movement forward here. Some of you could literally be traveling or moving in the month of May. With the 4 wands also in the moon card, it's like there's a change coming up that I'm picking up on, and I feel like you're ready. You could be kind of like, there could be some underlying energies here that are quite subtle, that it's like it could be fear, or it could kind of be like anxiety. But I feel like you're ready to move forward here. I feel like it's going to do you very, very well with the Chariot. All right. Because anytime you find yourself in a 4 swords and the moon card and the Chariot comes out as well, there's an energy of any type of progression and movement forward outside of your comfort zone will suit you really well when it comes to your overall growth and your overall journey and your overall evolution. So I get that there's really nothing to fear, right? But fear itself. So, and I would say this too as well, Taurus. If your intuition, I would listen to your intuition here as well. You may be contemplating making a decision, and then it's about a particular direction you want to go with your life with this Chariot. And so there's a need to like what is your intuition telling you about certain things? Like, pay attention to that. Temperance, and you have the Sun card. Woo! Some of y'all about to take a vacation. Nah, some of y'all on the beach, huh? Every time I see the Sun card, I'm like, you know what like the image that pops up in my mind? You remember those old Corona commercials where like they would be on the beach? That's what's coming to my mind for some reason. But overall, with the Temperance and the Sun card, I get that this is going to be a positive change for you in the month of May. I feel like it's going to make you quite happy. with this Sun card. It's going to take a while for you to kind of adjust here is what I'm getting towards. But nonetheless, I see you figuring it out. And I see you enjoying the process here as well. So, looks good, Taurus. Let's see. Some extra messages. You have the Five of Wands, Five of Cups, Two of Pentacles here. Yeah, I mean, I get that there could be some subtle obstacles here that come up for you in the month of May, or possibly even like what you're going through right now. But I feel like this is more so like a future energy you may run into, right? Five of Wands, Five of Cups, Two of Pentacles. It's like the changes in and of itself, like you having to like, you know, what changes, right? It's like we have to take on like certain responsibilities. Like there's certain things that we have to take serious so that way we can actually move forward and stuff like that. And it can cause like the frustration, right? The Five of Wands energy, right? Maybe even anger or frustration. But I feel like it's just like learning the dance of change is going to be your best friend here with the Two of Pentacles. Because I feel like if you can do that, then I feel like there's going to be a lot of progression here. Let's see. You have this air element that says communicating here. It's interesting as well. If there's something you need to communicate, if there's something that you want to communicate, I feel like it's important for you to like listen to that, because it's almost like your intuition may be telling you, like you're thinking here, but it's like you're getting stuck in contemplation for too long. So if you have something to say or if you need to communicate something, I feel like it's important also to make sure to pay attention to communication. We are in a Mercury retrograde and it's in your sign. So just like making sure, like confirming certain things or paying attention to detail. So, but also the air element does deal with change, right? Like the winds that change, the winds of change, right? And so it's a reinvigorating energy or an invigorating energy that air brings. It's pleasant. So I do get that there's some pleasant changes. So let's see here. Yeah, truth. I feel like it's important for you to act with integrity, to listen to your truth, to speak your truth. Here, I also see like you could be getting the truth about a situation or seeing the truth. So yeah, I would be flexible and open here, Taurus. So that's what I got for you. Let's go ahead and jump into Gemini. Oh, Jim Beans. Let's do Gemini. Let's see here. All right, let's see. Let's jump in. Let's see. All right. What's going on with the Gemini twins? Let's see. If you're wondering why I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking at the chat. All right, Geminis. Gemini. World card, Magician. You're starting a new cycle, a brand new cycle here. Woo, Gemini. Take a look at this. You got some powerful major arcana here. Pulled the World card first, then you pulled the Magician, then you pulled the Moon card here. So the World card is a cycle tying up here in your life. There's also, I'm hearing a lot of karmic lessons you've learned over the past year. Those are all coming to a close, and I feel like there's a brand new beginning here, a brand new cycle starting in your life. And with the Magician, it's like right now you're kind of in an energy of experimentation. You know, you're in an energy of, you know, figuring out solutions for your next journey. There's something going on with your third house. If you know astrology, I feel like you could be starting some type of new journey, Gemini. I'm not sure, it just depends on whatever your rising is, right? Or whoever's watching the video. But this is definitely a start to some sort of newer journey here. And I kind of get that there's a little bit of excitement, maybe some jittery energy or some nervousness. But right now, I just feel like you're working with sort of finding answers about, okay, like, what do I need to do? What do I need to focus on? And like, if there's like any type of minor problems or any type of problems at all, it's like you're looking for solutions with those things here. You're in a very potent manifestation energy. I mean, the law of attraction is always working for you at all times, right? But it's interesting with your cards, Gemini, with the Magician and the Moon card. This is about working with energy and understanding your own energy here as well. This also deals with creativity. This also deals with exploring the unknown, right? Undoing the invisible. So this deals with manifestation, like I just said, astrology. Some of y'all could be astrologers. I don't know. But yeah, let's keep going here. Let's keep going, Gemini. You're in a period of growth, though, for sure. Let's see. Three of Swords, you have the Empress, and then you have the Lovers here. Now, you could be tying up a karmic cycle in regards to a certain individual in your life, right? Whether it's love, relationship, or like a love relationship, platonic relationship here. Or just really, it doesn't really matter. It could be any relationship. Some of you could be healing things with your mother. That just came to me. Yeah, I would say the cycle here that you're closing out here, Gemini, is some sort of disappointment. It feels like almost as if something wasn't fair in the past, or you got the short end of the stick in the past, or there was just something that was not equal. And I feel like you've come to look at the reality of a situation. And I kind of get here, Gemini, some of you may have been feeling just disconnected from you may have just been feeling disconnected from yourself. Like you haven't been enjoying life as much anymore, right? Because the Empress is about enjoyment, right? The creative energies, pleasure, abundance. And the Lovers is about not only love, but it's about your spiritual path, right? It's about you feeling spiritually aligned, having purpose, knowing your purpose, feeling connected at one with the universe. So I'm feeling like there's been some slight disconnections you've been feeling here. So you're in a brand new period, brand new cycle. I feel like that's totally closing out. If I'm being honest with you, I feel like that's totally closing out and you're beginning something new here. Let's see what's going on. Two of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and you have the King of Wands. I feel like in the future you could be working with another individual here. There could be a collaborative effort. Or you could be having like an important talk or something like that with a certain individual, because you have two people here, Queen of Swords, King of Wands, and you also have the Two of Pentacles, right? So you could be understanding and learning from somebody, or you could be working with somebody in regards to, making the changes necessary that you need to make in order for you to have success, in order for you to achieve your ambitions, right? I want to say this as well. If you've been having disconnects in your relationships in general, or like a separation type of energy, I feel like this could be you working things out here with a person. But I feel like it's not a person that. Everything that's been karmic and that's in the past, that's in the past. I feel like those relationships are done. This is more so just like they're not newer, but they're ones that don't have that much like drama. It's just like there could be slight hiccups that are going on. You have this 12th house that says escape here. Well, that's interesting because the sun is in your 12th house, right? So the 12th house is a house of loss. It's a house. It's also a spiritual house, right? It's where we become spiritually enlightened. But sometimes it could also be a house to where like we escape, or things feel out of our control. And so there's some things here that I feel like you're letting go of spiritually. And the more you can surrender and allow and just work with the energy and go with the flow, I feel like it's going to help you tremendously. Right? But I get that you're having to figure out, like, there's obstacles in your day-to-day life that are being pointed out that like these day-to-day things that need to be like released, let go of, right? Because even Mercury's in your 12th house in Taurus, retrograde. So things could feel quite confusing. Things are probably shifting and changing a lot. So the more you're able to go with the flow, I feel like will help. Yeah, you do have this opportunity card, so there could be an opportunity that's coming to you here. I feel like it's from it could be from like a fire sign or an air sign. It really doesn't matter the sign here, but there is an opportunity that's coming your way. But also, this is a newer opportunity for you as well. And I'm hearing the word growth, right? So this is a newer opportunity for you to be able to release and surrender what's not providing you nourishment and growth, and plant new seeds. Because when the sun does come into your first house, or whenever you have your solar return, whatever, then it's going to be about you, and you won't feel as lost, or you won't feel like everything's out of your control. So if you've been lacking willpower, self-determination, whenever the sun comes in your first house, whenever you have your solar return, it will come back. But right now you're in a period, and 12th house is all about everything. It's not material, right? It's not like it's pure spiritual in a way. Like there is no material substance. So that's what I got for you, Gemini. Let's go ahead and jump into Cancers. Got my coffee. Where would the world be without coffee? Think about that. All right, let's do Cancers. What's going on? What's going on with the Cancerians? Let's see. Ace of Cups. Okay. Two of Swords. And the Sun card. I like it. Inner peace. Right? A lot of you are really focusing on, what's really just going to bring you overall happiness in your life and positivity. Right? Some of you could be literally soaking up the sun right now when I'm talking to you. But that's like the metaphor I'm getting. It's like soaking up the sun, soaking in the happiness, soaking in the positivity, right? Enjoying life. I see a lot of you getting creative here as well. Starting to tap into those inner sensations of pleasure through creativity, right? That's what the Ace of Cups Sun card is. So, and the Two of Swords too. And it's interesting too. I feel like you're really working on balance in your life. Cancer, right? I feel like balance will help you as well. And I'm going to say this too. When I'm reading the cards, right, you get to look at the cards as archetypes of energies. Right? So the Sun card is an archetype. Two of Swords is an archetype. Ace of Cups is an archetype. So right, there's the shadow of the archetypes. There's the archetypes and its light. Right. So I feel like May will be a month here. It's where it's almost, I really do get that you're finding more. It's balance. It feels like emotional balance, emotional peace. It's interesting. Especially how you feel to yourself, about yourself, and your connection to others here as well, Cancer. Cancer's like, I'm just minding my business. Oh, shit. Let's see here. Emperor, Queen of Pentacles, and you have the Queen of Wands here. Stability. This looks like a great month for stability. For you entrepreneurs out there, or even if you're not an entrepreneur and you're not self-employed, just embodying that Emperor energy to where it's like you realize like that everything's in your control, right? Like if you want to create a piece of love and happiness, then you have to take it up upon yourself to do that, right? If you want to be successful and you want to have a major, major success in your career, hell, even if you want to build a damn garden, you know what I mean? Like you have to, it's like, it's up to you how great you want it to be. And that's the Emperor. Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. I feel like there's a lot of growth too in regards to your resources, in regards to your finances. So this looks like a great month for you. Let's see. Yeah, look at this. You go from pre-Empress energy to Empress energy. Nine of Pentacles. These are all great cards. So it looks like there's a lot of growth and abundance with the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles. You being able to enjoy life, right? I was reading, this kind of reminds me of the 11th house energies, which is where the sun is at, interesting enough, for you. The 11th house is a house of enjoyment. It's almost, it can be a house of, obviously it deals with like community and stuff like that, but it also deals with how society benefits us, right? So like our 10th house is our career and our ambitions, right? And the 11th house is like sort of like the rewards we get from that, right? So let's just say, for instance, like you make money from your career in 10th house. Well, you make money or you do good, whatever the case might be. You go out into the world and let's just say, oh, you have money now to go out with your kids and to go like play games with your kids, or to go to an event with your kids, or just to go to an event with yourself, or whatever the case might be. Like that's 11th house energy, right? And it doesn't even have to be like, it's just about doing things that are of enjoyment. So yeah, look at this. You got grand trine blessings here. You have a really good read. So I think I really do feel like things are naturally and harmoniously flowing in resonance here. You also have this focus card. So I feel like it's important to stay focused. That Two of Swords that's in your reading right now is not sitting on the fence for too long. If there's things that you need to take care of, then I would take care of them. But just a reminder as well, just to stay focused. All right. Also, 11th house deals with clientele. Right? So some of you could have an increased clientele. So that's what I got for you, Cancers. Let's do Leos. Leo, Leo, Leo. If these readings are resonating with you so far, be sure to hit that like button. Yeah, I'm not answering personal questions. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can. That's in the description. The personal readings have been a lot of fun. So if anybody wants to book a personal reading with me, the link is down below. All right, Leo. Uh-oh. The Hangman, Queen of Cups here, and the Six of Swords. It's kind of similar to Aries in a way. Some of you may have Aries placements. I felt like these were the cards that came up for Aries, right? The Queen of Cups and the Six of Swords did. So you may have Aries placements. If not, don't worry about it. I feel like there's like total acceptance here of just life in and of itself for you for the month in May, right? Because the Hangman is like our ability, like when we're having to surrender. Now, some of you may just be in a period of waiting at this time, and at this time you're just, doing what it is that you enjoy, relaxing, or just I feel like you're just in a kind of contempt energy here, Leo. I feel like you're allowing yourself to move forward. It's like you're realizing like there's a lot. It's interesting because I feel like there's things that you're noticing that need to change and that have been needing to change. And the Hangman is like one of those cards where it's like you allow yourself to let go of the way you always do things, and you surrender, and you allow for like the process of things to be illuminated rather than trying to control them. And the Six of Swords is one of those cards is like it's like you're moving forward with your life. You're open to newer ways of doing things. You're open to learning because you have to get out of like what the previous card was of the Six of Swords, right? The Five of Swords. So yeah, let's keep going here. Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and you have the Three of Cups here. I feel like there's some things that you're realizing here. I feel like in the month of May, you may be finding yourself like literally, I hate to like use the word enlightened, but that's what it feels like. It's like you're seeing things from a different perspective and a different angle than before. Right, whether that's on a minor scale or a major scale, it's going to be different for all of you. And with the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, I feel like this is you working toward your vision. Right, Eight of Pentacles is things that we've been doing in our life for a while, right? Like we're mastering certain things, or it could just be our work routine, or just our work in general that we're highly invested into, right? And the Knight of Cups is the vision that you have that's in your mind's eye. Now, this would also be love as well. For some of you, there could be a relationship that's going on in the month of May. I mean, it could be going on right now, but I get that you could just be working on, like, not even working on it. I just kind of feel like you could just be involved here, like just quite simply with somebody. I'm not getting any more than that. That's just what's coming up right now. But others of you, I feel like you're going to be like sort of embracing like a higher objective when it comes to your work, right? Like, let's just say, for instance, like when we have like a vision that's greater than ourselves, right? Like, let's just say, for example, like, let's just see, for an example, let's just say you're a personal trainer. This is an example. Well, it's like, yeah, our ego loves the fact that people come to us for help and all that type of stuff. But it's also like there's a higher goal with that, right? There can be a higher, like there should be a higher goal with that. Like you actually want to help people improve their lives to make the world better, or whatever the case might be. That's like the Knight of Cups, Three of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. It's like it's bigger than yourself, right? So it's spiritual devotion. It's a higher devotion to something. So I see you being more selfless, Leo. I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm a Leo. I know how Leo energy is, okay? But it's like you're realizing that it's not all about you. And yeah. Six of Wands, Eight of Swords, and you have the Magician here. You may question your own self too much here, right? Because with the Six of Wands, it's like you're getting success here, but it's almost like you may criticize yourself a little too much, Leo. Like I think you seek too much of perfection, and then when I feel like, Leo, you could find criticism with it. Like you could criticize anything about yourself, about the world, whatever. Right? It's like, and even when it comes to yourself, it's like you like perfection. There's nothing wrong with that, right? But just realize, like, don't let it eat you up with the Eight of Swords. Right? Like, just learn along the way. Or like, if you do something, let's just say, for example, you make a piece of art and then you finish and it still looks great, right? But then you're like, oh, I should have did that. Oh, I messed up there. Oh, that could have been better. Like, that's kind of like the energy that I'm getting. Yeah. I also want to say, don't take on things. Don't overpromise on things, Leo. Right? Let's see. Like, if you can't fulfill those promises, then I feel like, yeah. You have this grand cross that says provoker here. Oh, it's the pressure cooker. It's a diamond forming. Yeah, you're having to bring together certain areas of your life. But I kind of get you. This is like an energy of surrendering. I kind of get here, Leo, that it's like there's just been a lot of tension. And it's like the more you've been trying to control things, or just the more you've been trying to fight the tension, it's almost like it gets like the tension becomes even more, or the resistance becomes even more, which is why I feel like the Hangman is here. It's like the more you can allow and surrender and let go will be for the better. You have this going forward card. Told you. Queen of Cups, Six of Swords, the Hangman that you had. Like, surrender, let go of the past. Everything that you once knew, everything that your ego once attached to, or was, like, there's certain things, it's like you've outgrown certain things. Like, even like being stuck to the past, like it's like let that go. Because you're like in a totally new world, or you're stepping into a totally new world. So that's what I got for you, Leo. Let's do Virgos. Okay, let's do Virgos. Oh, Virgo. I need more coffee. Hold on. I'm so mellow. I guess. Let's see. 4 of Cups, Virgo. Y'all bored or what? I'm joking. Hell yeah, some of y'all bored. Virgo's like, damn, guys. Fucking. Yeah, the 4 of Cups, Strength card, 9 of Pentacles here. It's interesting. You know, I kind of get you're in a good... I mean, I don't think your energy is that negative at all, Virgo. I feel like more so it's like... I feel like when it comes to like work and stuff, like that's fine, right? But like emotionally, you may be feeling like just a sense of boredom or even just a sense of melancholy, right? Like this kind of wondering or this yearning for something, right? That's what I'm kind of getting here. I get that you're moving through that with the Strength card, but yeah, don't allow yourself to slip into melancholy. Some of you may have a Scorpio moon, by the way, or maybe even a Cancer moon. So, you know, the 4 of Cups is not, you don't allow yourself to slip into melancholy and miss out on the opportunities or just being present in life, right? Because, you know, I was watching a really good video about this. There's a YouTube channel and a podcast called This Young in Life. And they were talking, one of the videos I watched was about melancholy. And they touched on it from so many angles that it was pretty enlightening. But yeah, some of you, it's like, you know, move through the energy of boredom. Like, find things to do here, right? Like things that actually nourish you emotionally, that make you feel fulfilled emotionally. So I feel for some of y'all just like like, I'm not laughing at you, but it's like, because I fall into this energy all the time, right? Like, let's see. Let's just keep going. Virgo. The Chariot. Yeah, you got to move forward. 3 of Pentacles and the Page of Wands here. Yeah, find some things that inspire you here. I feel like, anyways, in regards to the month of May, it's like you do have a lot of success here, or triumph over any obstacles for the month of May. But there is a need to like come up with a detailed plan or to stick to like to be disciplined, right? Because the 3 of Pentacles is like using your discipline to get something done or putting yourself to work. But work that actually like is meaning, not just like pointless work. There's a difference between activity and like work, right? Like sometimes we just feel like we need to be active about everything, right? But sometimes there's like a time to like chill. Does that make sense? So yeah. But yeah, don't fall into an energy of like laziness or complacency. I feel like there's a need to keep going, because I feel like the more if you keep applying yourself, if you find things that keep you motivated and inspired, then you'll continue on the journey of getting success. Let's see. You have this Gemini card. It says, I feel like you're thinking too much. You thinking about thinking. Your thoughts have thoughts. So, and Gemini Gemini can deal with the curiosity and stimulation energies too, right? So I feel like you could just be lacking a sense of stimulation. It's like doing things to kind of finding things to stimulate you. Whether it's like changing your environment or like getting your energy going. All right, Virgo. Page of Swords and the King of Pentacles. There could be some important news or information that comes your way in regards to career. So some of you guys could actually be waiting on you could be waiting on feedback or waiting on communication in regards to something, which is probably the 4 of Cups energy. But yeah, but I do feel like there's the communication coming your way. And you have the Knight of Wands. Whatever it is, I feel like it's going to excite you. So follow your curiosities. You have this Forgiveness card here. Yeah, I would forgive yourself, Virgo, for anything, you know? Like, you may still be thinking about things from, like, the past. I feel like this is, like, your moment and your time to, like, the past doesn't, like, define you, right? Like, sometimes we can slip into the past and it ends up saturating our present moment, right? I'm not saying to never think about the past, but don't get stuck and lost there. What's going on with y'all, Virgo? Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. Yeah, yes, you're starting a new, like, there's a new initiation or a new journey starting. So yeah, you're about to get some communication, or you're about to get some clarity here that's going to allow you to keep progressing here on your journey. So, if that hasn't already happened. All right, let's do Libras. Let's see. Scorpio full moon ain't playing, huh? Or the Scorpio lunar eclipse coming up ain't playing. You know, we're almost done, right? Well, we're pretty much done with the eclipses now, but yeah. All right, let's do Libras. Libras. All right, Libras, let's see. Nine of Cups, Ace of Swords. Okay, I like it. Knight of Pentacles, I like it. I like it. I like it. I feel like you're finding contentment. I also feel like there's an inner clarity I feel like you have. This could even be like quite subtle in nature how it comes about, but it's like an inner clarity I feel, and a sense of direction. Because even with the Knight of Pentacles here, Libra, I feel like this is your temperament, right? So it's like there's no rush or no hurry. What I'm getting here, it's like there's an energy of contentment. There's an energy of just realizing, like, you know, step by step, slow and steady wins the race. Some of you may have Earth in your chart, specifically Virgo, because Knight of Pentacles is Virgo. Some people are going to disagree with me. I don't care. You got your opinion, I got mine. I've been doing this a long time. Let's keep going. Also, the Knight of Pentacles is a reminder too that, hey, like, you know, like the things that you're building, it's like there's progression. I feel like you're picking up momentum here. So it's like, you know, the Knight of Pentacles is like, hey, it's not going to happen super quick. I think you realize that as well, Libra. But it's like slow and steady runs the race, build momentum. And I feel like you come to appreciate that work, that hard work like that. Ten of Swords, and you have the Six of Swords here. Yeah. You know, your mindset, I feel like it's because think about this. Think about... All right, let me stop. Oh, hey, folks. How are you? The Ten of Swords, Six of Swords. Think about this. So I feel like I feel like you've come to like you awareness wise. I feel like you're realizing, like, okay, like I need to be open to newer things, learning newer things, just becoming more eclectic in nature. All right. I feel like you're done repeating the same things over and over. right? I think you're realizing there's been some lessons I feel like you've had to learn over the past, Libra. But I feel like you got it though. Hell, we all got some lessons in our life, huh? King of Wands is here. Yeah, I see you moving forward with confidence here, conviction, clarity, decisiveness, empowerment, power. All right, let's see. Ooh, and the mom and dad. Yeah, the Knight of Wands. Yeah, the four Pentacles, and you got the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, keep there because look, you have the Knight of Wands, 4 Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles here. Yeah, I feel like it's important to appreciate what you have and where you're at this time, but also like there could be something here in the month of May that you're investing into or something that you're getting here. And it's like a big reward, I feel, because the 4 Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles is like when you get something that it gives you a sense of security, but it also gives you like you have like leverage in a way, right? Or whatever it is that you're obtaining or achieving, especially with the 4 Pentacles, is going to motivate you even more. So let's see. Oh, shit. Yeah, look at that. Security. I just said that. It gives you security. Foundation wise, there's your roots you've been nourishing, right? Roots deals with the foundation in our lives, our family lives, our private lives. If we have healthy roots, we're gonna have healthy fruits. So you have this Pisces, I believe, here. This is definitely about your dreams. Even the 9 of Cups is Jupiter in Pisces. It's a Pisces archetype. So whatever it is that I feel like you're starting to you're manifesting basically with the Pisces card, right? Like your dreams and stuff like that. And I just feel like life overall is becoming more serene. Like it's becoming more like enjoyable, more dreamy in a way. You know how life can feel like super serious sometimes? I feel like it's like I feel kind of Libra, like it's more of like a relaxing type of energy. I'm laughing because of like the comments. That's one. So yeah, that's what I got for you, Libra. Let's do Scorpios. Oh, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Y'all ready? Thank you, the Irish Priestess, for that super chat. Thank you. All right, Scorpio. This is y'all's lunar eclipse. Oh my, Scorpios, that intensity. Full card, 3 of Pentacles, Judgment. Damn. Yeah. I feel you're breaking free from a lot of things here. What's been repressed is all coming up right for you, Scorpio. But it's interesting though. It's like for you to look at so that way you can like clear it out. and have a more clearer picture about like your journey in life and your purpose in life. Because that's what the Judgment is. I mean, it's like it's the archetype of Pluto, right? So even with the Fool card, Leo, it's like there's an urge to do newer things. Like there's an urge to build things. There's an urge to just build newer things, do newer things here. And anything that you're beginning that's newer now, right? Or anything that you're wanting to do that's new. The Three of Pentacles does say to have discipline about it. Because I feel like if you commit yourself fully to what it is that you want, I feel like you'll be able to reap the rewards from whatever the endeavor is for you. Right? So, some of you are making the decision to be more carefree. You're like, you know what? I don't even care. Page of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and you have the Three of Swords here. Some of you, there could be some, it's interesting with this because the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Swords, I feel like is the links to this Fool card. So this is like what you're letting go of. So you're letting go of, I think you're realizing here, like, you know what? It's not that you're wanting to start all over, but Scorpio, I feel like it's more like you're letting go of the things that just don't really provide for you in the long run, right? They don't support you and sustain you in the long run. And the Page of Pentacles is about building and working towards something new. I think there's a realization here, Scorpio. You're like, why? It's almost like time maybe you've been wasting, or where you wasted your time, or where you think you've been wasting your energy. It's like I kind of get there's like a hard realization, and you being like, okay, like it's time for me to let this go. And like I think the Three of Swords is more so of the energy of like, damn, like why? Like there was just like I should have just been doing this. You ever like be in a rut sometimes, and you know you kind of like know it's like your fault that you're in a rut, but you just choose to stay in a rut, and then you realize you're like, this is upon me to like get out of a rut or whatever the situation is. So I feel like you're liberating yourself basically. Some of you, I feel you could also be you could be letting go of certain relationships here as well, Scorpio. Yeah. All right, let's see. Nine of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. You have the Nine of Cups here. I feel like you can easily avoid this Nine of Swords energy. Because honestly, the Nine of Swords, what I'm getting intuitively in this read for you, Scorpio, it's more so as like your mind is like so dispersed and spread out, thinking about too many things when there's a need to like concentrate, right, on one thing at a time, right? Because like there's just like this anxiety coming up, or this stress, or all these worries and these thoughts, but really like everything is fine with the Nine of Cups. Like I kind of get that you like to know, like you want to know like how something's going to turn out, or the direction of something. It's almost like you want to over prepare and over plan. But I think that's stimulating from fear, right? Ten of Pentacles is a reminder with the Nine of Cups that you're secure. Stop letting your mind play a million tricks on you. Mercury retrograde, reinvention. Yup. I think this is definitely the Five of Pentacles, Three of Swords energy, Page of Pentacles. There may be some things you're having to go back and fix, possibly. But it's more so you really looking at yourself. Especially when it comes to, like, I'm hearing like where you haven't been showing up for yourself. So it's like there's things that you're rethinking, redoing, and there may be some things that maybe you have to like fix or find a better way of doing things. But that's the point of Mercury retrograde. It brings it to your awareness of what can you do differently, better. How can you do it better? Also, Pluto's going retrograde as well. So there's like this urge with everybody to look at us like our values in a way. To look at old forms. What can we change? Yeah, you have this truth card. I feel like you're getting totally honest with yourself here. I'm gonna pull you one more, actually, Scorpio. Yeah, and you have this illumination card. Yeah. I feel like you could be going through like an intense, like sort of like inner awakening, Scorpio. It's where it's like you're like seeing where things need to change. Right. It could even be like subconscious things that are being brought out because you have to think about the lunar eclipses in your sign, right? So it's like the subconscious is very active, or the unconscious, all the unconscious materials coming up to be looked at and to be addressed. And Mercury retrograde, it's like, you know, the way you've been thinking, the way you've been relating to things, the way you've been doing things, the way you've been communicating, it's all that stuff. And especially since Taurus is your 7th house, it could be how you relate to others, how you see relationships, how certain relationships affect you. But also the solar eclipse was in Aries, right, too, in your 12th house. So that's like a kind of similar to, what was the other sign that got that? But it's a spiritual renewal. Letting go of the old self. Okay, let's do Sagittarius. All right, Sag. Yeah, it was a Mars ruled eclipse. I'm kind of ready for Jupiter to come into Taurus, honestly. If I'm being honest. I don't know, maybe it's because Jupiter's in my south node right now. That's why, but I'm ready for Jupiter to come into Taurus. I feel like Jupiter does better in Taurus than Aries. All right, Sagittarius. Let's do it. Where y'all going next, Sag? Where y'all pointing y'all's arrow at next? Page of Wands. Oh, somewhere. Let's see. Queen of Swords. Devil card. Sagittarius is like, I'm pointing my arrow out of toxicity. I'm setting myself free, Austin. I see it. Page of Wands, Queen of Swords, and you have the Devil card. Yeah. I get here that energetic chords to things, right? It doesn't just have to be relationships. It can be anything. You know, the Devil card is this, you know, behavior, patterns, addictions. It could also represent just negativity as well. I feel like you're starting to understand here, like where you have been restricted, where you have been constrained. I'm also getting, for some of you, becoming more disciplined here as well, right? Because the devil card, yes, it's the Devil card, but there's also there's different meanings to it. There's different layers. Devil is the archetype of Capricorn. So it's critical tenacity. It's where we can become tenacious with our goals, right? It's where we can also put our emphasis on the material world too. Like sometimes if you're too stuck in the spiritual, right? Like in like, let's just say like you're not able to pay your bills, and you're not able to like pay like then you would kind of need some devil energy a little bit, because you're going to have to focus on getting structured, getting things in order. Capricorn archetype. You're going to have to like become more critical. Right? I don't look at the devil card as like 90% of the other readers out there. I'm not throwing shade. It's just the truth. Yeah. It could even be like in like the restriction aspect of the devil card could be in regards to relationships. Right? And also where things have been imbalanced. Right. But the Three of Swords is one of those cards like you realize like, damn, this is the reality of life right now. This is the reality of my situation, and it sucks and it hurts. And it's like you have to learn the lesson with the Three of Swords about how you can change it moving forward. Two of Cups. Yeah, it could definitely be in regards to love. Here. You could have a new partnership coming in, by the way, in the month of May. But ultimately, I feel like you're releasing yourself and setting yourself free from anything that has restricted you, anything that has been causing negative results. Right? So I feel like this is you getting back to just the overall, a better sense of reality here. Like being able to actually enjoy reality. Having more fun. Being more happier. Right. Some of y'all like, it's just me, myself, and I. Yeah, you have this gateway. Oh, Sagittarius becoming the unicorn. Y'all aren't the centaur no more. Y'all done turned into a unicorn. You a unicorn centaur. That's what's going on. Somebody try to repress your inner magic. All right. Gateway. I feel like there's a newer opportunity, basically. This is a newer opportunity. Also, this is like a gateway. Like the gate's been closed for you for a while, but you're opening up the gate. So. But also this like new, like realizing too that maybe it could be you that's you've been keeping yourself stuck, and it's time to free yourself. Yeah, this Virgo, I analyzed. Some of you may have Virgo in your chart. But yeah, analytical. Devil card can be very analytical, right? Capricorn can be very analytical. It actually rules analytics as well, right? Looking at the facts of reality and realizing like, yeah, this is the reality of my situation and shit has to change. So improvement too. I feel like you're making improvements. Two of Cups is my improvement, self-improvement card. So yeah. So that's what I got for you, Capricorn. Sagittarius. That's what I got for you, Sag. Some of you may have Capricorn in your chart. All right, let's do... I don't think I need to pull you more cards. I think that's what wants to come through. That's what's coming through. All right. Let's do Capricorns. Capricorns. mystical sea goats. All right, Capricorn, Page of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Six of Cups here. It's kind of similar to the Sagittarius read a bit, like the energy and the vibe I'm picking up. I think a lot of you guys are starting to, it's very similar to Sagittarius reading. I honestly get that I feel like you're willing to do whatever it is that you need to do in order for you to have the transformation that you're seeking in your life. Because the Five of Swords is the victory at all costs, right? Which comes with a negative connotation of where people can become quite, rude with how they do things. But I really just feel like this is you realizing, like, in order for me to get to where I want to go, in order for me to have what I want to have and to feel what I want to feel, like, I have to do this, right? So the Page of Pentacles is also my card of self-improvement, right? Towards, like, you're just building upon something, or you're putting work and effort towards something here. I see some of you here as well making peace with something from the past here as well. Like you could be forgiving something from the past. Hold on. Two of Swords, the Judgment, and you have the Hermit card. Yeah. There's been imbalances here, but it's interesting with the Judgment and the Hermit, because I feel like you're I get for a lot of you could be starting to embrace like more self-love. I kind of get that you're putting yourself first here, Capricorn, especially like the way you feel internally about things, because with the Judgment card, I get that I almost feel like you're kind of like you're withdrawing from something, Capricorn. Like you're making peace with something. I almost get that you're gripping the lesson of something. Like you're understanding why something happened, or you're understanding the process of a situation. That's allowing you to make peace with it, and it's allowing you to move forward with your life here, and maybe even to withdraw from whatever it is. So, let me keep pulling more cards. Ten of Swords, Three of Cups, and you have the Emperor. Yeah, it's like you're not going to repeat the same karmic patterns over and over, right? Karmic energies, I feel like you're separating yourself from with the Five of Swords. Sometimes you have to tap into the Five of Swords energy, right? You have to disconnect from people who don't share the same values as you in life. Five of Swords can be one of those cards where, or the energy and the archetype of it, with it being Venus and Aquarius, to where we can come caught up in everybody else's way of life and pleasing others and possibly even like building maybe too many relationships and friendships, and then we're kind of just like, wait, hold on. Like, do these relationships truly serve me, or do these things truly serve me? Like, is this my idea, or are these my things, or are these other people's? Right. So I feel like that's what you're doing here. Is like you're choosing to withdraw and sort of find like your own inner answers about things here. And that's the Ten of Swords here as well. It's like you're putting it into that situation, that cycle, or that type of like thinking or behavior, right? And the Three of Cups and the Emperor, I feel like this is you. It's like you're narrowing down here. It's like almost like there's been so much, but it's like you're narrowing down. You're being a Capricorn, you're restricting, right? But I feel like it's necessary though. I feel like it's necessary, right? Like having more control over like your life. There may have been too many things where it's just like, hold on, I can't manage all this stuff. You know? You pulled the Virgo I analyzed card as well. I knew it. Some of y'all got Sag placements. If not, then like always, don't worry about it. But yeah, critical, analyzing. Capricorns are very analytical. And I feel like that's just your natural energy. So yeah, you have this abundance card too. So even with that 3 of Cups and the Emperor, you could be having an increase here. But definitely you're having to like narrow down and focus. It's interesting. It's almost as if we scatter our energies too much. Like we can scatter our energies too much to the point where it's like maybe we take on too many things. There's just too much going on at one time. And we're not able to actually prosper in a weird way. But it's like when we kind of throw out what's unnecessary and we focus and we concentrate on the things that matter the most for our journeys and our overall development, then we, then it's like we increase our abundance. So sometimes less is more. Okay. So that's what I got for you, Capricorn. Let's do Aquarius. All right, let's do it. Oh shit. Oh goddamn. Dang, Aquarius. Y'all being stubborn or what? Aquarius is gonna be stubborn. They're fixed sign. They can be stubborn. Don't be too stubborn, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Justice card, the Wheel of Fortune, Magician. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad, Aquarius. I feel like you got some positive karma coming your way, some good karma coming your way. Didn't I just get this for you in your monthly reading? I think I did. Maybe I didn't though. But I feel like you got some good karma coming your way. I feel like the universe is rewarding you here. If we think about if we think about the Justice card, it's the cosmic law of balance, right? So it does with karma. And you can also say the Wheel of Fortune has a lot to do with karma as well. But it's more so the transitioning of like seasons in our life or changes in our life here. But I get that I feel like this is good karma. I feel like you're manifesting quite well here as well, Aquarius, with the Magician. So the more you can stay balanced, the more you can keep your vibration and your frequency in alignment with what it is that you want. I feel like you'll keep reaping the rewards here. Yeah, I feel like I get that, there's been things that you've been planning out here, Aquarius, and it's almost as if it's like the culmination. It's like the culmination of those things. And it's like, it's like for instance, like if we put our energy into creating something successful, right? Like we channel our energy into it, we focus it, we use our willpower with the Magician, and we focus on it. And then the next thing you know, it's like, then we start to see the progress or we start to see the rewards. And that's what I'm seeing here for you. It's just the laws of nature, the universe. 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, King of Pentacles here. I would be aware of For some of you may have some haters or some trolls. Just let them be haters and trolls, right? Some people just like to be in misery. So just, if people don't want to be helped, you can't help them, right? They don't want help, you can't help them. But you can help people that want to be helped. So, yeah, I would just be aware of that. I would be aware as well when it comes to work and career. Make sure that, you know, you're not getting shortchanged or you're not getting shorthanded on things here. Because I do pick up with the Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords, like kind of an energy of sneakiness. So just be aware of that. I don't think it's anything to fear. I just think it's something to just pay a little bit more attention to, you know. But also I want to say this here as well, that the Seven of Swords is also the archetype of Moon in Aquarius. And so, and the Five of Swords is Venus in Aquarius. Right. And so basically with the Aquarian energies, your energy, right? Like there's this having, like, it's humility and self-sacrifice, right? For the greater good. And so I also see like this could be you with this energy of really being of service to others here. So yeah. There may be some ebbs and flows in your career here as well, or there may be some ebbs and flows here in regards to like work and stuff like that. I don't think it's anything to worry about. I just get that it's just there's just these little phases and changes going on. Because I still see you in a stable position with the King of Pentacles. Ten of Swords, Eight of Wands, Nine of Pentacles here. Yeah, there's a lot of changes I get that's going on here with you. And it's interesting too, because when I'm picking up with this Ten of Swords, it's like you're aware, like you're becoming aware that, or you've been aware that it's like, yes, you're in an energy of growth. You're in an energy of change. Like the things that you once resonated with or that you once connected to, it's like now there's newer things that are starting to open up for you. And that's the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. And it's just about like learning newer things, being open to newer things. And realizing like, if you're in a process of change and you're learning newer things, it's going to take some time to implement or get used to, or for things to really be able to see like the end result of things, right? That's why the Knight of Pentacles is here. But as long as you're staying steady and stable, then, you know, you're going to make progress. You know what I'm kind of getting with this Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords and the King of Pentacles? You know how like on Instagram, there's always like these scammers that impersonate everybody's accounts? Some of y'all are dealing with that. Like you may have like a following or whatever. Like you may have some impersonators. Like I'm just being real. And so that could just be like an annoyance. You have the Saturn return age. For some of you, it could be your Saturn return. But others of you, I feel like this is just more so like you're having to become more disciplined, more serious, take more responsibility. And I just feel like overall, it's like you're maturing in general, right? Oh, okay, here we go. You have this pleasure card with the Saturn return age. Aging like fine wine, huh, Aquarius? No, never mind. Anyways, yeah, I just feel like you could be enjoying more things here in the month of May. You know, sometimes with like experience, we tend to appreciate things a little bit more. We tend to enjoy things a little bit more. And I kind of get you being in that energy. Yeah, I already did Taurus. So, that's what I got for you, Aquarius. Last but not least, Pisces. I'm getting old too. I turned 27 this year. I'm like, damn, man. What happened? I swear, After 24? No. 25, 24. That time just like flies, yo. All right. But what is time, right? All right, let's do Pisces. Let's do Pisces. Let's see. All right, Pisces. Okay, Pisces, are you ready? What is time? I feel like we shifted into like a parallel universe. I feel like we're in a totally different dimension here. Right? Just think back, pre 2020. The realities are completely different. All right, let's see. Yeah, y'all know like the Mandela effect, right? Yeah, we definitely not in the same universe. Or not. Or maybe our memories were altered, right? Like everybody's memories have changed. Maybe it's not so much of a timeline thing, but maybe it's like memories. The star card, Pisces, the temperance. Oh, Pisces got the magic, huh? Pisces got the magic stick. The star card, the temperance, 5 of swords. I kind of get here for some of you could be doing like a deep, like there's a deep cleanse, like not like spiritually, also like energetically, emotionally here. Yeah, I feel like there could have been some disputes possibly in the past that you were having with people, Pisces. Kind of, whether that's like something that's, this could even be like disputes with inside yourself too. But I kind of get that it's like you're realizing, like, I think there's a deeper inner healing going on here. Also, I feel for some of you as well, you could be really, well, Pisces are always like in a selfless energy, but you could be, there's a good energetic balance and flow here. Like, even if you think this is what I'm getting, you know how like the temperance, like, you pour back and forth in the cups. I kind of get your energy like that, very Piscean. Like, it's like, I think you're starting to find the flow. Look at this. Some of you guys are in the flow, right? With the 10 of Pentacles, there could have been some issues with family. I'm getting with that 5 of Swords. I kind of feel like you're embracing your true divinity here, your authenticity, especially spiritually. And I see a lot of you guys, like, you're not doing anything that's going to make you like for instance, like if you know something affects your happiness or affects your vibration or something like that, like you kind of get into an energy to where it's like, you're like, okay, I'm not dealing with that. Right? Like, if something doesn't make you happy, or if you find yourself drained, or if you find yourself, whenever you do certain things, it's like, I kind of get, you're like cutting those types of things out. Right? Some of you are really starting to build like a good life for yourself, or like a good lifestyle for yourself here. Or you could just be focusing on your overall lifestyle here and how you want your life to be. And I feel like you're realizing it's like the people that you associate yourself with have an influence on you in your vibration and your energy. And so I feel like you're very discerning, or there's a need to be. Oh yeah, I like it, Pisces. 6 of Wands, Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like by putting yourself first, I feel like it's going to really increase your overall sense of well-being and improve your success in life. And also, I feel like you're just going to feel better about yourself with the Six of Wands and the Queen of Cups being here. Because there's something new that I feel like you could also be creating with this Ace of Pentacles or starting to establish. This definitely does remind me of the Pluto retrograde in Aquarius. You could be like reformulating things, and Pluto's in your 12th house. So I could deal with a lot with the spiritual energies here. The subconscious, right? Maybe things that are hidden. Even detractors in your life. If like your 12th house deals with detractors. So things that have been detracting you, people, places, things, I feel like you're getting rid of. Knight of Swords, Nine of Cups, Two of Wands. Yeah, whatever it is that you're freeing up, whatever it is, like the newer thing that you're going into. I actually feel like some things are going to progress quite quickly here with the Two of Wands, Nine of Swords, Nine of Cups. So if there's a new opportunity or there's something, you're creating space for something new, I feel like it's like the progress of it, the progression of it could happen quite quickly. Yeah, you have this water element. It says sensing. So water does deal with introspection. It does deal with the subconscious, unconscious. It deals with the spiritual energies too. Emotions, intuitive energy. So I see you really embodying like the water element. I mean, you are a water sign, right? But be creative. Or stay in the energy of creativity. Like it's interesting, right? Like I kind of get like being aware of your energy field in a way here, Pisces. I'm not saying that you're not, but when I am saying it's like I feel like you're very sensitive, right? Water is sensitivity. Like I feel like you're very sensitive to energy, so it's like important for you to establish your own environment, establish your own energy here, and be discerning. Yeah, you have the new beginnings here. I knew it. With that Ace of Pentacles, there's a new beginning here. Now, whether this is an opportunity coming your way or this is you literally establishing your own new beginning, right? So yeah, that's what I got for you, Pisces. That's what I got for all the signs. I appreciate y'all for watching as always. If the messages resonated with you, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, the link's down below in the description. You can book it on my website. And follow me on Instagram too, if you haven't yet. Subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss a video or you don't miss a live. And yeah. Otherwise than that, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, y'all. I'll be uploading the individual signs. I'll be starting back up tomorrow. Yeah. This eclipse energy this is kind of like a weird eclipse cycle. This is kind of a weird eclipse cycle or eclipse energy, at least for me. Because it's been really subtle. It hasn't been like... And this is my lunar eclipse, right? Because I'm a lunar Scorpio. It hasn't really been like... I don't know. We're around in the corner, but who knows? Lotto numbers. I don't know. I can't predict the lottery. All right, y'all. I'm off. I'm out. I'll talk to y'all later, okay? Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the support. Thank you to Roxy for moderating. Appreciate it. If you donated, thank you so much for the donations. And